everyone, and welcome to this single take Sunbird official review. Does it slap of the GAOMON, what is the number? The GAOMON S620 battery-free graphic tablet. The lovely people at GAOMON have sponsored me, giving me this wonderful tablet for your reviewing purposes. You know, artists want to have the best equipment, so I've got to eagerly scrutinize everything that is available to us. So today I'm going to pretend to be opening this for the first time. I've already been testing it out, and I have some Speedpaint footage that I'm going to share with what I was able to do with it. And so let's just pop this baby open. This is their, I believe it's their cheapest model, which isn't necessarily bad. Like, a lot of people, especially me starting out in animation, I felt bad about purchasing anything, and I was like animating with a mouse for like 2 or 3 years. So if you're a beginner starting out, definitely getting a cheaper tablet isn't a bad option. It's nice and small, which I do appreciate because I've had larger tablets. I've generally only used Huion tablets in the past, and this one, it does fit kind of right on my lap. It has 4 little shortcut buttons, and the pen, where is the pen? Oh, the pen is here. I haven't opened the pen because I'm pretending to unbox this for the first time. The pen comes in this nice little holder for you, nice and snug. And the pen, just like the Huion pen, has 2 little shortcut keys that you can program for whatever buttons. I usually have this as the pen or in the eraser button, but now I think I have it as the pen and the kind of move hand button across my canvas. So it's a nice pen, and then here is the connector cord. I don't think I'm going to be able to connect it with one hand, and it's also stuck. But what I will say about the connector cord is that what I do like about this tablet and appreciate is that it plugs in at the top, which is actually a lot more convenient than my old tablet here, which I've got my, I measured it out. This is a 10-inch Huion, what's the number? This is a Huion H640p. I think it was about $40 when I got it a few years ago, and it actually started to stop working in the weeks before I got this sponsorship, which is great. So you can see that it is maybe about the same size, but the Huion is longer and thinner. And what I always disliked about this tablet, though, you can see it has more buttons, which is nice. It plugs in at the side, which kind of gets in the way of my hand as I'm trying to hold it and like access the buttons, because it's like coming in right at the side where my hand is. With it being at the top on this GAOMON tablet, it's actually a lot more convenient and comfortable for me, despite the lack of buttons. So I have both my Huion tablet app here and my GAOMON tablet app here, and if I open that up right now, no device detected. Well, hold on, let me get the device connected. Okay, so now that I have it connected, as you can see, as I said before, this is, with the plug-in at the entry point, this is a lot more comfortable for my hand here. The program itself, you just download the driver from their website, and see I can program the shortcuts that I want on the pen, and then I believe on the device itself you can program what you want on the buttons. Now, so in total there's only 6 button options, which I think is a little bit limiting. There's definitely a lot of times where I'm like, man, I wish I could have the transform tool on here, but I just don't have the space for it. And another thing that I did notice while I was drawing, I don't think this tablet was designed with the average female hand in mind, because I really can't, my thumb is too short to reach this middle button here. This button here is great, I have it as my undo, but this one sets me the eraser, and I honestly prefer just to hit the eraser shortcut on the keypad, because it's so difficult to reach with my thumb. It kind of strains me. I can use these as the zoom in and out button rather well, especially like if I'm drawing with the pen with my right hand, then can just go click these. But this button here, that is probably my biggest problem with the tablet. That button is kind of useless, even though you can program it. It's just very uncomfortable for me to reach, but that would probably be my biggest complaint about the tablet. So it's now several days later, and I'm recording the voiceover for the Speedpaint here. Just as a warning, about halfway through the Speedpaint, there is some flashing. I tried to edit out all of the parts where I switched to the other canvas where my references are, but near the end I was just getting too tired of it, and I just could not. It's like I would either have to record new Speedpaint or such and such and such, and I just kind of wanted to get this over with. So anyway, here you can see I'm doing the line art for this is page I can read on the screen because I didn't remember. This is page 62 of my comic / graphic novel, The Lion's Daughter. I've been working on it. I've been working on the pages for about since like late July, early August, and I've been working on the story much longer than that. But it's been being posted about 3 pages a week on my DeviantArt and Tumblr. It's been doing all right. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Just because it finally feels great to see it actually come to life and not be something that's just confined within my brain. I've been forcing myself to observe a rather strict schedule of page production. So this page is in chapter 2, and chapter 1 is almost done releasing. Chapter 1 is the first 42 pages, and I try to have 1 page completed every 3 days. The first day is the line art, which you see me completing here. The second day is the coloring and shading of the characters, and then the third day is the backgrounds. And the sketches I do beforehand. I do 3 sketched pages a day until all of the pages are sketched out before I go into full production of the chapter. So there you can see that stuff. I'm sorry about that, but well, you get a little peek of my references. I made a few character references to try to stay on model. Of course, you should never make character references before you start actually get accustomed to drawing the characters often, because how you draw them will change. So I really should get to updating those. But it's really hard to kind of disperse my time between how much time do I allot to pre-production things versus how much do I allot to actually working on the project itself. And another big thing is how much time should I allot to other side little animations of these characters so that I can actually advertise them on my as videos on my YouTube channel so that people actually know that the comic is a thing. Because I have some ideas planned for little cute memes and storyboards, and I'm working on them, but every hour I spend not working on the comic is an hour I'm not spending on the comic. Also, Jerma's there because I work the best whenever I'm watching Jerma videos, and my dear friend Mysterious Skeleton told me explicitly to not edit out the parts where I watch Jerma in the Speedpaint. So there you go. So I guess I'm doing okay with this page. I like to, if you see his tail up there, kind of hi Jerma, going through the panels. I am a firm believer in breaking boundaries, and I'm very satisfied with how the page process has gone, just breaking all of the panels. I can just erase and then have a character moving through it, or just head popped into one panel above. It's been giving them a lot of life, and I'm really satisfied with how it's turning out. It's really fun, and I feel like a panel's never really finished unless Louise's ears are popping into the panel above her. I had a lot of trouble with this Esther here. Esther's the fluffy one with the ribbons. My mom says that she likes her design the best, which is a very important opinion. I very much value my mother's opinion on my cat OCs. But I had a good time here, usually, and I count, because every day I wake up and okay, how many characters are on this page that I have to line? Usually it's between usually it's around 12 characters per page. I've been specifically planning, I want to get as much stuff on pages as possible, because I want to print these. I really want to get physical prints of the comic, and so I want to save money by not having because some people's comics, and it's a totally a fine way to do, is just have maybe 4 or 5, no, 4 or I don't know, just having fewer panels and bigger images. I'm trying to squeeze a lot onto one page, which sometimes comes back to bite me, but I do like how each page feels kind of complete in its own way, because there's so much happening. And here you can see me working on Willie's face. It doesn't... See, I want to go back. When I do my revisions on the chapter, I'm going to go back and have his body pop back under that panel there, so that it's coming off of the borders. I have this... Fire Alpaca has these comic guidelines to see exactly where the cutoff would be for printing, and so I would cut that off. So there you can see the sketch, and there's the line art, and you can see I moved the dialogue because I don't want the dialogue generally to be blocking the characters. There's the coloring and shading, and then the backgrounds. I try to do the backgrounds really quick, but yeah, thank you so much for watching.